Alright, sure, that's good enough. Okay, let's get started with the nice classical music going. Is it still going? Should be still going. Okay, I think we're good. Good stuff. Hello everybody, my name is Shino the Penguin. Welcome to a calm stream. We're here for a calm time. We got the classical Claire de Lune background. We got a nice stream today. Today is Black Day. For those of you who don't know, Black Day's it's a holiday, you know, it's similar to Valentine's Day on February 14th, and then the White Day that happens on March 14th. You know, now we have another day to celebrate those who aren't necessarily in relationships. You know, we got Black Day, April 14th. To celebrate, of course, you eat black things, you dress up in black items, and then you go and meet your single friends. Unfortunately, I don't really have any friends, so I just kind of ate my jjajangmyeon, my black noodles, and that was all I did for the most part. But we're gonna do some celebration by playing a game that has nothing to do with the holiday. Cypher. So this is a puzzle cryptography game, so I'm expecting this to be very difficult. I'm expecting this to break my brain. I'm expecting to not have a fun time. I know that it's recommended to have like a piece of paper and pen and paper, and so I tried to set up, like, I have a little drawing tablet that I use, and I put MS Paint, and I think it should be good. Like, let me show you all what my setup is right now. Not the best setup, but this is what I have right now, right? So we have the game, we have my my notes right here. If I can expand that out, you know, I'm preparing for having to use all the letters of the alphabet, so I kind of got those all written down in my terrible handwriting, but that'll be there. So y'all can see my kind of notes as I kind of write down stuff as I continue kind of towards the game. But with that in mind, let's actually get started, shall we? We shall. All right, so let's click start, and let's get this bad boy started. I do love the I love the background music for this, by the way. I'm a huge classical music guy, so like I was like, hell yeah! As soon as I turned this game on, I was like, I knew I had to get into it. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I just spun around twice. Okay, what is this? Okay. Wait. Oh, my mouse sensitivity is so... I thought there were like two machines there for a second because I'm stupid. Yeah, Alice was beginning to get very tired of sitting by her sister in the bank and having nothing to do. Once or twice she had peeped into the book and their sister was reading, but no pictures. I don't think I should read all of this. I see that there's like letters that are bolded, so I'll just concentrate on those. So we have what? G-O-L-D, gold. Golden key. Got it. Oh my god, the mouse sensitivity is like 1,000,000. Hold on, let me turn that down a little bit. Turn that sensitivity down just a tad. That's still really low, but I mean, no, it's fine. Let me turn that down just a little bit more. Good golly, that's... Why is it 50? Why is 50 the least? Okay. Yeah, this is good. I like this. Okay. Golden key. Oopsies. Golden key. Enter. Is that right? Hey, there we go. Nice. We did it. We solved the first puzzle, everybody. What a good start. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't like it already. Alright. Well, I also know that this is kind of an interesting game because it also kind of introduces you to basics of cryptography. So that was something that looked interesting to me. It's the study of secret messages. Cryptography has been used throughout history as a means of exchanging private correspondence, such as personal letters, important military communications, and financial information. This has been created an ongoing race between cryptographers who design increasingly complex ciphers and the cryptanalysts who attempt to crack them. The six chambers present a series of puzzles designed to introduce you to some of the most common ciphers and techniques for breaking them. They are arranged roughly in order of complexity. Cryptanalysis can be a time-consuming task requiring patience and focus, neither of which I have. The puzzles ahead are largely left to your creativity to solve, but all the clues needed are present within the room, so grab a pen and paper, and good luck. Thank you. Okay. Oh, here's a timeline. Great. Love that. Yeah, so we got... Oh god, we got these three things here. What's there anything over here? Oh, there's stuff over here. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, fancy. Fancy schmancy. Okay, we got some books. Can I interact with this in any way? I don't think so. Probably not. XIX, 19. Okay, great. How does that help me? Does that help me? I don't know. 19. Okay. XVII, that's 17. Okay. I feel like I have to write these down, so let me get through all these first. Okay, we have 5, V5. We got X10. Okay. XI is 11. Okay, so we have... Let me write these down. Let me write these down. Where's my MS Paint? Hello, Paint, Paint. Okay, what do we have? We have 5. We had 5. We had 11. We had 13. What else? There was like a... There was 19. These are just prime numbers. Hold the front door. Well, then there'd be a 7, right? Wait, hold on. Did I just forget about the 7? Hold on, let me resume. Oh wait, there's 10. Okay, so it's not just primes. Okay, 5, 10, 11. 5, 10, 11, 13, 17. 5, 10, 11, 17. 5, 10, 11. It's a bit annoying having to switch between these. Okay, 5, 10. 10. 11, 13, 17, and 19. I think those were the ones. There's 6 rooms. I don't even know if those are really important in any way, but I mean, it's nice to have them just in case. Okay, so what was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, that was 19, right? Yeah, 19. Okay. Okay, 5, 10, 11, 13, 17, 19. I don't know how that's gonna help me. Okay, steganography, concealed writing, is a form of cryptography whereby a secret message is hidden within another innocuous-looking message with the hope that it will pass undetected. Steganography is a weak form of cryptography as the secret message is not enciphered and relies entirely on its ability to go unnoticed. Once a hidden message is suspected, it can be usually revealed without the need for any special techniques given enough time and scrutiny. When cryptanalyzing a text, you should begin by looking closely for any unusual aspects of the text, such as aligning, spacing, word choice, etc., which indicates the text has been forced in some pattern. Secondly, you should look for alternate ways of interpreting the message aside from the obvious. Okay, let's see what we got here. Alright, let's see. Colonel, here's the inventory of the camp's food stores you requested. Uh-huh. Well, if I learned anything from cryptography school, which I totally went to, if I'm looking at the first letters there, you can see that the first letters of each line spell out spy suspected. Well, that's just too easy. Hey, that's just like, Smart Falcon, from Uma Musume, like her Valentine's letter, like the first character in each line spelled out like something like arigato trainer or like I love you trainer, I think, something like that. So that's spy suspected. Right? Yeah, there we go. We got that. Easy enough. Okay, what about this one? Number 2. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Okay, I see that there's a few typos, like extra letters. I'm assuming the extra letters are the ones that are paying attention. So there's an L. Does that count as E? I know some people spell forgotten like that, so I'll just say E for now. L-E. L-E. There's no N. L-E-N. And... O, L-E-N-O, R, L-E-N-O-R, L-E-O-N. I should write these down. I don't know why I'm trying to remember these. Although it's kind of annoying, because now I'm like, having to switch between each thing is a bit annoying. Here, let me... Okay, what was it? L-E-N. L-E-N. O-E, right? Those were the ones so far. Leno. I don't know if I'm doing that right. Let's see, L. Yeah, there's an extra L. Wait a second. Am I stupid? Where was the extra L again? Under weekend, we're increase volume. Oh, the while. I completely didn't see that for a second. Okay. Yeah, the E. L E. Okay, so what was it? L-E-N. Okay, the N was from the was from. Oh right, there was no N in the suddenly. Okay, so that's that. There's a door. The door, chamber door. Well, first of all, there's chamber door, and then there's chambery door. So that's the O and the E. Oh, there was an R. I forgot about the R. Okay, so Lenore? Lenore? Let's see. Let me see if that's right. Lenore? Hey, there we go. Easy. Easy money. Okay, good. Good stuff. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got here? Okay. Number 3. A, B, C, element, O, P, Q, R, C, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. This seems... Okay, wait, hold on. Well, these are just all the letters of the alphabet. I don't think anything's missing from here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, but why? But why? Oh, wait, hold on. I think I see invisible... I don't know if y'all are seeing the, like, there's kind of like a little, like, right between... Yeah, invisible ink. Yeah, if y'all look really closely, you can see invisible ink. Is that it? Is invisible ink it? There's no way. Hold on. Invisible ink? Okay, that was it. Wow. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see what we got here. It's been too long since we last spoke. However, time of our escape is not something which one can diverge so easily. 4 via our prying eyes, but we will soon be free. 2, 1, 4 free? 2, 1, 4, 3? 2, 1, 4, 3? Hey, let's go. Okay, that's easy. Too easy. Alright, let's see what we got here. Number 5. The fatal tablets that till that instant sealed. The death secrets to the king revealed. In plain sight. Is it just in plain sight? In plain sight? Yeah, I know. You notice the, for those of you who didn't notice, there's like the comma there, but it's not a comma, or not a comma, or like period. That's in plain sight. Okay, well that's easy enough. These are easy so far. I'm sure this is about as easy as you can go, and then once we get to like, you know, actual, it's gonna get hard eventually. Okay, what is this? 308, 1815, 1415. Hold on, let me try to get closer. See if there's anything here. No? Okay. Okay, if there's times, so it's 308, and then 315, and then 1415, which is 215. Okay. Okay, great. Love that. I'm like, is that supposed to make a shape or something? Let's see, 308. 308. It's not really a letter though, that's more like a kind of an angle than anything. 315. Yeah, it goes 318, 308, 315. Oh, I'm stupid. Wait, what am I saying? It's not 315. God, okay. Uh-oh. Bad things. Okay. 308, 615, 215. Okay. 615? Huh? I don't know what this one's trying to tell me. Interesting. Oh, is it referring to like letters of the alphabet? So like 3 is like C, 8 would be like 8 would be H, C, H. What's the 18th letter of the alphabet? Oh goodness me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Okay, so Chris, C, H, R. Oh man, okay. F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Crow. Okay, crow. Chrono, okay. Right? Yeah, okay, that was it. Okay, it kind of threw me for a loop because it looked like it was arranged in times, but then I was like, nah, it can't be. Like, there's no way it's gonna make me do that. What is this? Interesting. Hmm. Interesting. Maybe if I squint at it, some letters might show up. I don't know. Hmm. Okay, so what we got here? They're squares, and they're folded corners. Great. Uh-huh. I see. I totally see. Get it. Hmm. Yeah, okay, well, that's interesting. So we got what? Folded corners on the right. Folded top right, top right, top right, none, top right. Bottom left, none, bottom left, none. Top right, bottom left, none. Okay, so they're only all... Okay, so there's 3... Spit all over my monitor. There's 3 possible options. We have folded on the right and top right, folded on the bottom left, and then not folded at all. How does this help me? Man. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Uh-huh. Is it... Okay, so it's arranged in order, or it's arranged in a 5x4 pattern. How would that relate to letters in any way? I don't think so. There's 3 possibilities for each square. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh no, I see that there's a Morse thing and a binary thing. Is it a Morse thing? It could be a Morse thing. You know what? That actually would make sense. Except what corresponds to what in that case? Well, yeah, that would make sense, right? Because there's 3 possibilities, dot, dash, and space, and that corresponds to what we got here. Now my problem is which one's dot and which one's dash. So either 3 dots or 3 dashes. That would be what, either S or O? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, isn't that just wonderful? Well, hold on. Let me go to this one first. This one seems a little bit easier. Science is knowledge is power. Okay, well, the different sized letters. Oof. Advanced? Oh, good job. Great. I love that. I love that for everyone. Maybe I shouldn't go to this one first. Maybe I should do this one first. Oh boy, 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 oh boy. Maybe I shouldn't, you know, do... Maybe I should have an actual piece of paper, because, like, having to switch between this and my paint program is probably going to be pretty sucky. Here's what I'll do, and this is probably going to be more work on my end. Let me write it down on a piece of paper. Do I have a piece of paper? I sure don't. Hold on. I was not prepared to have an actual piece of paper. Just use one of my important documents here. That's fine. Okay, so I'll just write it down here. Okay, so we got what? Top right, top right, top right, full, top right. And I'm writing this down on a piece of paper for now. But I'll transfer it over. Or do I want to transfer it over? Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. I won't. I'm sorry. It's the whole point of me having that, like, this piece of, like, paper here right to my right has been lost. Now that I'm just gonna do it here, I'm just gonna be like, screw it. I'll just write it down on an actual piece of paper. Okay, bottom left. Oh, that's not bottom left. That's a full. That's a space. Space. Bottom left. Bottom left. Full. Top right. Top right. Bottom left. I'm like 99% sure this is Morse code. I'm just like, which one corresponds to which one? Like, which does the top right correspond to the dot, or does it correspond to the dash? And I feel like, at least once I've written this down, I can just kind of brute force it and be like, oh, this means that. This corresponds to that. So, left, top right, top right. Okay, so in order we have right, 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 space. I'm assuming the falls are space, because there's none of them which have two spaces in a row, and I'm assuming we're going in order from the top left, and then it's going kind of down like in order. So first this is like top right, top right, top right, space. So right, 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 space. I'm just gonna say right and left. That's a little bit more easier for me to write down. So right, left, space, left, left, space, left, left, space, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, space, right, space, right, space, right, left, right, right, left, right. Okay. So now with this information, let's go over to the Morse code thing here and see what we can do in terms of anything. Okay, so let me at least start by assuming that right equals dot and that L equals dash. Okay, let's do that. If that's the case, then that's first letter is S, RL, so that's dot dash is A. Okay, LL, that's dash dash, that's M. Okay, this is making sense so far. RRL, dot dash is U. Okay, same U, and then the E, R dot, okay, E, and then RLRR, that's dot dash dot dash dot L. Samuel, okay. Samuel, got it. Checks out. Possibly. Oopsies. Samuel. There we go. Gucci. Alright. Okay, we got this last one here. Okay, what is this? Science is knowledge is power. Okay. Okay. It seems like, what, the N... There's a few letters in here that are smaller font. I'm seeing the N. The N. N. Is knowledge. So the L is also L. So N, L. G E. Okay, G E. And then the I. Okay. For release, classic. Anyway, OWR. Okay, but it can't be that easy, right? It can't just be... I'm gonna try, but I'm pretty sure it's not is. But like, if I do it in order, NLGIOWR... No, it's not that easy. Okay. So there's a little bit more to this than that. Because the letters we have... And actually, let me write down, because I might as well have it written down on my paper. But let me write down on the... Write down on my little sheet of paper here. Let me erase Lenoir. Get rid of... What the frick? Okay, yes, got it, thank you. Get rid of Lenoir. While we're at it... Oh, I do like... Man, classical... I need to listen to more classical music. Oh, I think I know what this is. It's probably like you need to solve 5 in order to unlock this room. Solve 10 in order to unlock this room. So these are probably real... Let me fact check that theory, and if so, I can just probably get rid of that, because I do need some space. Let's see, I solved 7 so far, so that means... Technically, I should have unlocked this next room. I have. Okay, so, and then if that's the case, then the next room is still locked. It is, okay. Great. In that case, I'll just erase that from my thing real quick. This is like the first song that every like kid plays in the recital, because it's like everybody knows it. Not saying it's a bad one, but I remember when I would have piano recitals, this song would always be like in like, you know, like the recitals or whatever, because it's like always, there's always at least one kid that just started that was like playing it for the recital. It's alright, I don't complain about that. There's always like a few songs that's just like, oh yeah, there's the kids, you know, they play it. Okay. Okay. So the small font letters were what were they? They were N. Oh jeez, that was a horrible N. N L. Forgive my writing, by the way. I'm also writing on a. Yeah, I'm writing on my drawing tablet, which I usually don't do at all. So that's my excuse for why my handwriting is really sucky right now. Okay, so those are the. Oh, you can't see that very well. Whatever. Whatever. So okay, so it's N-L-G-E-I-O-W-R as the letters. As the letters. The small letters. Is power. I wonder if it's... I'm like, maybe you just remove the small letters, so it's instead of science is not just power, it's like Sci-S. Well, science isn't really a word. Science is node spe. That's not really anything. It's just node spe. Science is spe. Okay, hold on. So psi. So we got psi s is node, and then node s, and then e. Okay, so we got the we've got, okay, obviously we've got the smaller letters, and then we got the normal size letters. Now what do we do with either of those? And I'm sure, okay, so it's I just need to double check to make sure I got all the small letters. It's the N in science. IS is still the same there, so those are fine. In knowledge, it's L, G, and E. Those are the smaller letters. And then the I in is also smaller, and then the OWR in power is smaller. Is it the position? Wait. I wonder if the position of the letter might have any difference, or might have anything to do with it. I don't think so, because, like... Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait, hold on. Is the I in the second is smaller? Now I'm kind of a little bit debating whether or not it is. I think it is, although it's kind of really hard to tell. Although I'm kind of doubting it now. I think it's just the fact that it's right next to the E is kind of putting this weird... Now, see, okay, now I'm doubting whether that I in the second is actually smaller. I don't think it is now that I'm actually really looking at it. Yeah, No, I think it is. Here's my reasoning. So if you look at the position of the first is, like, you can see the line of the I is about as tall as the S, but in here that's not the case. That's my only reasoning for why I think the I in the second one is the smaller letter. So if that's the case, I don't think it has anything to do with the positioning, right? Because otherwise, why would the two ises, why would those differ? I don't unless... No, I don't think that's what it is. Oh god, my brain's starting to hurt. My big brain's starting to hurt. What under my pencil? Okay, there we go. Oh god, okay. So okay, here's what we got, right? So we got science is node SPE. We got let me write this down on my little sheet here and let me make it a little bit bigger so y'all can see it. Okay. Paint. One of these big thinky games. I'm just, oh boy, the big old thinking life. Okay, so we got psi, and I'm writing it real big for y'all. Psi s, and then we got is, we got node, and then we got s, and then we got p. E, and then for these are the normal letters, right? Normal. Okay, and then the small letters, we got N, we got L, G, E, we got I, and then we got O, W, R. Now, what does that mean? How does that help us? I'm legitimately not seeing it. Okay, well, hold on. The N in science is the fifth letter. Fifth of seventh letters. Let me go back to the game real quick. That's the fifth letter in science. The fifth letter, the fifth, eighth, and ninth letter in knowledge. The second, third, and fifth letter in power. See, the reason why I don't think that's what it is because why would then the first letter in is, why would that be different? Unless I'm wrong about no, I'm like 90% sure the I in is smaller. Oh, okay, hold on. So here, okay, so the game gives us Morse and it gives us binary. Does binary have anything to do with it? Wonder. I really do wonder. Wait. I doubt it. Hear me out. This is a huge reach, and I highly doubt this is good, but hear me out. Maybe each word is like a binary sequence, so like the small letter represents like say like 1, and then the normal size letters represent 0. So in that case, what I'm seeing here is that should be, so like each word is basically representing a letter. So that means that science in that case would be what, 8, right? Or wait, hold on, I'm stupid. No, let me double check that, make sure. 4. Okay, so it should be 4. 4. Let me write that down just in case. 4. Okay, and then that should be wait, but then IS, that's just 0. I don't think that's what it is, but let's see. 0. So for knowledge, then that would be 4, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. 16 plus 2 plus 1 is 19. 19. And then for power, that would be 1 plus 4 plus 8, which is 13. Oh, and then I forgot the there's 2 for the second is. So if I'm putting that into letters, that would be A, B, C, D. A, C, D. I should just write here. I should just write down the I have to keep, otherwise I'm gonna keep counting all of the letters of the alphabet, and that's gonna be a huge waste of my time. So let me just write down on my piece of paper here. S T U V W X Y and Z. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. The 19th letter of the alphabet is S. The second letter of the alphabet is B. The 13th letter of the alphabet is M. This makes no sense. This is just D something SBM. I don't think that's what it is. Shoot. Fiddlesticks. Hold on. Oh, diddle my diddle. Okay, man, I really think that might be it, though. Like, if I just, like, really think about it. But then what would 0 be is my question. Is it just the letter, or no, it can't just be the numbers, otherwise that would make no sense. Well, let me just try it anyway. 4, 0, 19, 2, 13. No, that's not it. Moonlight Sonata, I like this song too. Anyway, man, I don't understand. 19, 4, 0, 19, 2, 13. Because I don't think the letters have anything to do with it now that I'm looking at it. I really think it has something to do with the binary. I'm not kidding. I really do think it is. It could be, maybe, no, I don't think it's Morse code. Well, okay, how many letters? There's 7, 9. 9. There's 25 letters. Hold on a minute. Maybe, hold on. There's 25 letters. Well, I can type hint into any console for an additional clue. Do I really want to do that? I feel like, okay. Maybe it's not each word is a letter. Maybe it's like a sequence of letters in this sentence is a letter. So like each equally divided to like maybe into 5. If that's the case, then hold on. Then it would be what, like, okay, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. So if that's the case, then the first letter will be 1, which is A. The second one would be, that still wouldn't make sense though, because that would just be 0 again. Okay, never mind. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to figure, let's see what we got here. Each letter can be assigned to one of 2 groups. Yeah, no shit. Okay, well, each letter can be assigned of 1 or 2 groups. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, binary. So it's binary then, right? Is it just one? Can I get another hint, or is it just the same hint? Just one. Okay, it's just the same hint. Letter can be assigned 1, 2 groups. That's such a great hint, except that's literally that's the first thing I literally figured out, so that's not helpful at all. Okay. I think that's insinuating that it is a binary thing though, so my only problem is like for example, like the second letter, or not the second letter, the second word doesn't have any, unless, no, that wouldn't make sense either. See, I was assuming, now I was like, maybe the normal size letters are the 1s, and the small size letters are 0. But if that's the case, we're getting some really big numbers, especially with the knowledge. So I don't think that's it either. Huh. Hmm. Two. 13. I'm just... I don't know. I don't know. 8, 4, 2, 1. Right, so like every time I'm just like, I can't let go of the fact that I'm like 95% sure it's binary. Gotta be something with the binary stuff. But it doesn't add up. It just doesn't add up. Okay, let me try this real quick. 2, 3. Okay, assuming that each of them are divided up accordingly into 5 equal chunks of letters slash binary or whatever. If that's the case, then the third one is NOWLE in knowledge. That would just be 2. EGEIS. That'll be what? 12? 12 and then 13. 2, 0, 3, 12, 13. Does that make any sense? No, because I get L and then M. I get like B, nothing, C, L, M. Yeah, that doesn't help me at all. Okay. I don't. Well, Okay. I'm very stuck at this point. Because it can't just be the numbers, because like there's 2-digit numbers. If it was just like all 1-digit numbers, that would make a little bit more sense and probably be that sequence. Because all these so far have been words, right? As far as I remember, the answers have all just been words, like Samuel, Chrono, yeah, in plain sight. And this one's the, well, this one's a sequence of numbers, though. Okay. So there are ones with sequences of numbers. I wonder. But we tried the first one, right? Like the 4, 0, 19, 2, 13. We tried that. That's not it. And then maybe if I try 2, 0, 3, 12, 13. No, that's not either. Okay. Yeah, I think it's supposed to spell out something. I'm just like, I don't know what. I don't think it's just a sequence of letter or numbers. I don't think that's it. Because that it made sense for the other one because it's like, oh, it's just enunciating these words that sound like numbers. But this one isn't really doing that, so I don't think that's what it is. And okay. Unless, hold on a minute. Let me try something. I don't think this is it, but no. ESPN? I think it actually is supposed to be a word. I don't think it's just a random sequence, because that would make no sense. Let me try BC1. Okay, so the hint was right. Each letter can be assigned to one of 2 groups. Each letter can be assigned to one of 2 groups. There's 25 different letters. Hold on a minute. We should wait 7 to 9. 25. Okay. I was like, if there's 26 letters, maybe it might have something to do with like the ones that are bigger, and then or the ones that are normal size might be the ones that are like actually used, and then you type those in instead. There's only 25 letters, so I don't think that's right. Oh, this is the sound of my brain breaking. Man, these are all just classical songs, but like these are all like classic piano songs. I think I played all of these at one point. The teacher's like, "Oh, you gotta know this song," and then she taught me that. So like, heck yeah. I guess those were. I guess I never mentioned it. Yeah, I played piano for most of my childhood. Like I think from like age 5 all the way until college, and I have I have a keyboard that I occasionally play. It's nice. It's fun to, you know, play an instrument and stuff. You know, instruments are fun. So I'd recommend playing an instrument if you haven't, I guess. But anyway, back to the puzzle. That was my brain break, because I'm just like, my brain's actually kind of, I'm starting to actually get a headache, not gonna lie, but I guess that's also, I was already kind of getting a headache today. So I don't know why I decided to play this game, knowing that I was getting a headache, when I think that this is probably just gonna make it way worse. But I'm just stupid like that, apparently. I'm gonna move on. I'm just gonna, let's go to the other room. Let's go to the other room. I want to see what that's all about. I'm sure those are also, if not going to be even more harder. I'm probably just going to be calling back to that room being like, please help me. But I want to see what this one's all about. We got transposition. Okay, transposition. Ciphers aim to disguise a message by changing the position of its letters. The word transposition alone has over 6 billion possible rearrangements, so it's capable of offering very strong encryption. However, the time it takes to encipher and then decipher a message, as well as the length of the key which might be exchanged, important factors in when deciding on a cipher to use. For this reason, most transposition ciphers will use a simple pattern of encipherment, such as reading off every other letter in a plain text to create a ciphertext. When capitalizing or cryptanalyzing the text, you should begin working through possible numerical patterns starting from the simplest. You will need to decipher the whole text using your test pattern as long as file distribution. As letter pairing should soon indicate if it reveals an English word. Attempting to find a pattern which links together common pairs of letters like TH, as well as a good eye for anagrams, can help speed up decryption. Oh, goody. I don't have a good feeling about this. Okay, well, let's see. What do we got here? Transposition puzzle number 1. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh. 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 Oh no. I don't like it here. Can I go back? Can I go home? I want to go home. Oh my goodness. What in the world? What in the world? Most common English diagrams. Oh no. Oh, what have I gotten myself into? Why am I here? Why did I choose this? Okay. Well, you know what? Let's start with the simple one. Simple ones. Cypher? Is this just Cypher? Hold on. Is it actually just Cypher? Huh. Interesting. I don't get it. I get it. Okay, never mind. It's like the first letter, then the fourth letter, and then the second letter, then the fifth letter. That's... oh, goodness me. Okay. Oh boy, what in the world is this? Okay. This is like one of these things where I'm just staring at it, hoping something pops up to me. I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that's what it is. But what in the world? Okay, so transposition, right? So transposition. What are we doing with here? Just kind of reading this. So this is just kind of like, right, changing positions of letters. So it's changing the position of the letters, which means we're using all the letters in here, which means we just need to figure out, because I was thinking, like, there's so many letters in here. I'm just wondering whether it's just a thing where they just disguised whatever the real message is here by adding more and more letters. But if it's transposition, doesn't that mean that we're using all the letters in here? Good lordy, I hope not. Okay, so we got a lot of... I'm noticing there's like a few patterns of repeat repeat letters, like the 3 E's at the beginning, the two H's right there in the middle, and then the 2 E's, 2 T's, the TT's. I don't know if that's really it. the jewel. Oh, I think I know what it is. I think you just take first letter from the first kind of sequence, first letter from the second sequence, first letter from the third sequence, and just keep going like that. So, if that's the case, it would be THEGEWELSR. The jewels are hidden beneath the something. The jewels are hidden beneath the something. Hidden beneath. Okay, so hold on. I was just kind of playing it by ear. Neath the T. Oh, good lordy. Good lordy Lou. Neath the something tree. Elm tree. Elm tree. The jewel. Do I really need to type all that out? Okay. The jewels are hidden beneath the elm tree. Hey, there we go. Nice. Love it. Okay. Jeez. What do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got here? Okay. Oh, no. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Noit Sulfur. Noit Sulfur. Okay. So, okay, transposition. Okay. So the whole idea of transposition is the fact that these are the letters. These are the letters. There's no, like, letter substitution. It's not like A equals X or something like that. It's like, these are the letters. Reflection. Yeah, okay. I was like, I was like, wait, let me just read it backwards, see if it means anything. Yeah, it's just reflection backwards. That's, nice. Clever. Okay. These aren't actually too bad. I'm not gonna lie. These are not too bad yet. Or so far. Oh boy, what is this? Okay, we got some X's in here. We got some X's. XX, triple X, you know, good stuff there. I wonder. I really wonder. Saint. No. I'm like trying to read. So my strategy here is I'm just like trying to see. Oh, wait. Saint. This is like the puzzles that you did like in elementary school, and I don't know if it's crossword isn't the right word. Word search. This is like word search. This is a legitimately like word search. I'm not kidding. Like I see jade, I see dragon. Right, wait a second. The jade dragon. Assess. Okay, so here's what I'm doing, right? So I'm starting from the lower left corner. And then I'm like going up and then reading kind of down to the right. So it's ASS, AN, assassin, X. I'm assuming the X is like space. EN. What? Assassin, EN. Assassin in root. Okay, TRUST, trust no one. Hide the Jade Dragon. Okay, so it is assassin in root, trust no one, hide the Jade Dragon. Let's go. All right. Okay. Oh, good lordy, what is this? Okay, QRTS. RTS. Eki. Strike at dawn. So okay, so I should really explain it rather than just be like, oh, strike it down, easy. Okay, so the way I'm seeing this, right, is like the Q represents like the Q is just nothing, right, and then it's like each sequence of 3 letters, so it's like RTS, but then I'm reading them backwards, so it's like STR and then IKE and then ATD and then AWN. So that makes strike at dawn. Man, this shit's easy. What are people saying? Strike at dawn. There we go. Love that. Hey, nice, nice, nice. Okay. Alright, what we got here? Okay. T, Uyu, Ocean, NTR, NTR, Ribbit, Rabite, Payan. Wait a second. Payan. Okay, I was like palindrome, something maybe? No. Very interesting. Most common English diagrams. TH. Lits. Okay, I'm like trying to read it backwards. It's not anything. Oh, we're back to. Oh, now the music's looping again. I don't mind that, but like, oh man, we're get to a point where it's looping again. I guess they only have enough for like an hour worth of music or something. Okay, well, whatever. T U Ocean NTR. Okay. Okay. See, my strat, and I think I said this already. My strategy is just stare at it until it makes something sense. Like, just keep looking at different combinations of ways to arrange it. Teo, no. Oh, no. This one's a bit weirder. I'm like trying to see like any like trying to find for any like common words maybe. TH. Right, so TH is usually like the first easy one that you can find, but like the T, there's the T there, the first position, but then the H isn't until the 9th position. I don't think that's really anything. Hold on. 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 5, 6. Wait a sec. Is that really? D. Wait a second. I think I might be onto something. M. No, wait. Is that actually what it is? Hold on. T H. Because like I'm like doing like every 8 letters or whatever. Every 8 letters is yeah, like every 8 letters starting from T is the actual like kind of word, and I guess it keeps repeating like that, maybe? Let me see, TH, and then 3, 3, 1, E, 3, 3, 1, M. Okay, so E, M. Okay, 3, 3, 1, E. E. Okay. 3, 3, 1, N. Men. Okay, the men. 3, 3, 1, P. The men P. Okay, great. That makes sense. No, it doesn't. 3, 3, 1, L. The men plural. Okay, and the men plu. Okay, 3, 3, 1, 2, the men plot. Uh-oh, I think it's starting to make less sense. Uh-oh. 3, 3, 1, I. The men plute. The men pluty. Uh-oh, I don't know if this is making sense anymore. The men plutine. Did I do this right? Plutine. And pluting. Wait a second, I don't think I did this right. Oh, good lordy. Okay. Wait, what? What did I just do? Oh, whoops. I think that might actually be it though, like no joke. I think that actually might be like you start from the top, or you start from the first letter, you go every 8 letters, and then you keep going like that. I actually think that might be what it is. No joke. Let me here. Oh, okay. Really stupid question. How do I screenshot on Windows? Up to this point I've used the clip tool. Screenshot. Oh, yeah, overview. I don't trust you. Windows logo key, Shift S. Okay, Windows logo key. That's this one, right? Oh shoot, yeah. Windows logo key, Shift S. What? Oh, yeah, there you go. Nice. Okay, so let me take a screenshot of this. Okay, and then I'll paste it over here. Okay, so now y'all see that. Oh, whoa. Okay, there we go. Okay, get rid of knowledge is power, whatever, science power. Okay, so with this, now we can do, so we can do this a lot easier now, I'm pretty sure, if I do it like this. Okay, so and then, oh shoot, nope. No, come back. Okay, I was gonna be like, here's what I'll do. I'll just write these all down. So T, no, what the freaky fresh. Oh, I have a selection, is not my pen, that's why. How do I get my pen? Pen, okay. So, T, okay, ooh, what the frick? Oh, that's not great. Hold on, that's not my pen. Pen. I have never really used MS Paint before, so that is why I'm struggling right now to do all this. Hello? Is this it? P. There we go, okay. Alright, so T, right? And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's the 8th. And then H, right? Here, let me make this a little bit bigger for y'all, especially since I'm probably not gonna... since it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, here we go. Right? So, okay, so we have, yeah, H, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's E, right? E, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. M, okay. M. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we start from here. E. E. And honestly, now that I think about it, I can just do it like this. It's a lot easier. N, and then E. L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay, I did do this wrong. Okay, so it's play, and then the men plan A. Okay. Mutiny? A mutiny. Oh my god, I was right. The men do plan a mutiny. The men plan a mutiny. Oh my god, I apologize for my handwriting. Mutiny. R. E. E. R. E. T. Wait. I should have probably written those down. What am I doing? R. E. T. U. Return. T. O. Return to. Oh, return to Bristol. Return to Bristol. Is this related to the Revolutionary War? This might be. That would kind of make sense. Okay. Cool. Okay, so if that is probably what it is, then let me go back to the game real quick. Size this up back. Okay. Back to the game. Oh, whoa. Okay, there we go. The men plan a mutiny. Return to Bristol. Hey, there we go. Love to see it. Okay, what we got next? We got this one. This one is transposition puzzle. Okay. Okay, so Q. I see a Q there, right? Q can only really go with so many letters. And I see like there's like a U, there's a couple of E. I'm assuming that's like queen, right? So there's probably something to do with a queen here. Now how do we get to that point though is the question. Yeah, cause I mean, like I said, Q, it's hard for Q to go with anything. It usually just pairs with U. So now I'm like, how do we get a pattern of transposition to get to that point? Queen. Bake. No, it doesn't seem. Is it like a bishop thing where, hold on, let me take another screenshot of this real quick. Okay, and then we'll copy that over here. Paste it over here. Great. Let me get rid of this. Oh, shoot. Let me selection up real quick. Let me get rid of. Let me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hold on. Hold the front door. Hold your front doors. Let me just get rid of all these real quick. Let me just create a new one. Let me just create a new thing. Don't save it. Let me create that. Paste that over here. Okay. And let me. Oh my goodness, why do I have two of these? Why do I have two MS Paints? Why do I have two MS Paints? That's a little concerning. Hello? Why do I have those? Why do I... Oh, I know why I have two MS Paints. Hold on. I have two window captures right now. Going on in my OBS. That's not what I want. There we go. Okay. So here's my thinking, right? It's like, okay, so we have this... That's not my that's not my pen tab, but that's my actual pencil. Okay. Brushes. Okay. So we have this Q, right? So this Q, this good old Q, this Q right here. I'm thinking it's like it's a bishop thing where it's like you go like one space, two spaces, and it's like this way, like one space, like that way and that way, and maybe that might be the way to like, and then you get the U here, right? And then down this way, and then that's how you get the E. Same thing here, that's how you get the E, and then here, that's how you get the N. And the question is, where do we start? And also, because this seems really random, right? With the whole like go this way, go this way. And now that I think about it, that's actually really doesn't make any sense because it's like this is like 1 2 1 2. Now it's 2 1 all of a sudden. So unless well, no. Okay, so here. So it's okay. So we got queen, right? I'm pretty sure there's queen. Now I think queen is probably not going to be the first word. And I will say with the bishop method, the way that I'm doing it right now, the only possible letter that we can come to after N is this A, because otherwise there's no other way to get to any. There's no way to get to any other of these. So like that's why I'm like there's the A here, so it's gonna be A afterwards. And then there's a couple of options, right? You can go C, you can go S. I mean as that would make sense. So it's the S here, and then T, E, E here, E L. But then that doesn't make any sense. So that's why I'm like maybe not. And then so okay, so conversely to that is that anything like the previous, if we're assuming that queen is in the first word, then there's a G here, right? G. And that would make sense because there's an I here, there's an N here, and then there's an I here. Meaning that if we backtrack, it'd be like, you know, the G goes to Q, the N goes to G, the I goes to N. So there's something queen. I, K, so there's like king, queen. Hold on a minute. King, queen. Yeah. E. So there's an E, and then another backtrack. It'll probably be like L, L, and E. Castle, king, queen. Is that what it is? Castle, king, queen. Let's see. That kind of makes sense. What happened to my mouse? Go. Cypher. Go back to Cypher. Okay. Oh, shoot. Hold on. 1 second. I'll move this back. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's see if that's right. Castle, king, queen. Yep. Easy. Oh, good lord. Now we got the now we got the advanced one. Oh boy, what am I dealing? What the frick is this? What the frick is up, Kyle? Tut Mos Ihin Osmor Nepi use less. What? Here's the thing, right? There's a lot of there's an X, there's a couple of X's, there's one X, there's like a couple of Z's. That makes me think, is that really, this is transposition, right? Which means that it's not like a substitution or anything. Either those Z's are like placeholders for spaces or something, or they're actually supposed to be used in the in this phrase. So that's encouraging, question mark? I don't think that's encouraging at all, actually. Here, before we start this, I'm gonna go back now that I've had enough time to kind of leave the one puzzle alone. Oh my god, look at all the rooms we've unlocked. Ooh, sweet babies. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the advanced puzzle from this one again, the steganography. That has to be named after somebody. I don't know, but all right. Let's go for this one. I'm gonna take a screenshot. I think this is a good. I think the way I'm doing it is good here. So we'll take the screenshot, and then we'll just kind of work on it from there with this sheet. Let me get a new sheet going. Don't save. Okay. Paste here. Paste here. Okay. Go away. Fit to screen. Move. No. Oh shoot. Now I can move it. Okay. Hold on. Oh shoot. How do I do this in a way that how do I do this in a way that isn't gonna, you know, like distort it like that? Apparently I can't do that. Okay, whatever. Okay, science is knowledge is power. Okay, so here's what we got here. Okay, so let me move this over. Make that a bit bigger for y'all. Okay. Science is knowledge is power. Okay. So here's the first, okay, so the hint told us, right, that each letter represents like 1 or 2 groups. And obviously we already know what that means. We know that either it's going to be normal size letter or that it's going to be a small size letter. And so what we got here is that if I want to mark down where the small letters are. So we got N here is small. We got the, what else was there? There was the L, the E. Wait. Was it the E? Hold on. Now that it's distorted, it looks really bad, so I can't really tell. It was not the E. Wait. No, it was not the E. Whoops, sorry. I was like, it wasn't the E. I was pretty sure it wasn't the E. The G here, the E here. I'm like 90% sure it's the I. I don't know. It just looks off. And then O, W, R. So those are the letters that are smaller, right? So in total, that comes to like N, L, G, E, I, O, W, R. And then if we take the other ones there that are, you know, like not, that are normal size, we pretty much get like psi s is nod, E, E, and then I forgot there's S here. Actually, let me S, and then E, E. But I don't think that this is it, right? I don't think it's, you know, like just separating out the letters like this, like the small from the normal. I think it has something to do with binary, right? I think it's like a binary sort of thing. But my problem is, okay, so initially what I did, okay, so recap what I did. So initially what we did, right, was we divided up each of these sequences. So like each of these words was like a certain letter. So that would represent like basically like a number, and the number would represent a letter. That was my thought. My only problem is like with this word, the is, like this only has normal size letters. Like it doesn't have a mixture of the like normal and the small size letters. And so this, what does this mean in terms of like, you know, like anything that'd just be 0, but 0 doesn't have like any kind of value in the in our kind of diagram there. So that's where I'm a bit hung up, is because I don't know where this would fit in. And then my other thought was, well, okay, maybe instead of doing something like that, why don't we divide it up? Because there's 25 letters, right? Okay, so why don't we divide it up into, you know, like equal distributions of letters, right? So we have 5 groups of 5 letters, but the problem is that this still comes down to another 0, which means another, we don't know, because that doesn't translate to anything in our kind of 1 to 26 alphabet key. So that is where we're at right now. My other thoughts, and I think that this is not it because there's no way the number is this big, is that I think maybe it could be the case that this whole sequence, like the whole sequence is just one big binary sequence. And the reason why I don't think that is because you have this n here. This would be a huge number. So I don't think that that's what it is. Yeah, I don't think that's what it is either. Let me go back to the here, let me go back to the game real quick. If I go back to the game, you see in the binary here, like, right, the binary shows here, let me actually just kind of have this kind of for like easy access, but like the binary there is like, right, like this, right? There's your binary. Okay, there we go, that works. So that's the binary, right? Like is there a reason why they go up to 8 digits in the binary? That's what kind of makes me a bit curious. Well, okay. Wait, actually, they go up to 26 for this example, so that really makes me think they're trying to lean on the fact that, oh, binary equals, like the binary equals letter in that case. Like each sequence is a binary of the binary is like a letter, because it goes from 1, 3, 11, 26, so it's like 1 to 26. Like, oh, there you go. That's what I really think it is, but like, man, I don't know. And then yeah, yeah, I don't know, because like, I guess we can do the other thing of, oh, the small equals 0, but then that wouldn't really make sense either. It's like 2, 4, 8, 16. Because that would be like, what, 24, 28, 30. Because the first sequence then would be 30. Like, if we were doing it like that, where it's like, oops, oh, jeez. Not you. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? There it is, okay. So, like, if we were going back to the idea of 5 groups of 5, and then maybe put into, or maybe assume the fact that, like, the normal size letters are the 1s, and the small size letters are the 0s. If we do that, that wouldn't work either, though, because like this would be 16, this S would be like 16, plus 8 plus 4 plus 2, which would be 30. But that doesn't correspond to any of our like 1 to 26 thing. So that doesn't really work. And then yeah, this would be like 32, which is, yeah, that doesn't really help us at all. And then this would be 29. I mean, I don't know why I'm still doing the math here, but I guess I just am kind of curious. This would be 17. And then this would be 18. I don't know. And then according to my little sheet here, Q and R. Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense to me. There's no way. There's no way. But I know this is not this dread of being like, oh, it has to be this, and then just slamming your head against the wall that it has to be that. Like, there's probably something else, but like, I'm just so hung up on the fact that I feel like this is a binary thing. And that it has to be like some sort of sequence here, right? But like, I'm not getting anywhere with it. Yeah. I don't know. Unless... Wait. I think I might have gotten it. Well, let me try something. I think I have an idea. This might be a stupid idea, but I have an idea. So the way that the binary is, you know, you're seeing in the game, right? It's like in sequences of 8. Maybe it's supposed to be sequences of 8, like this, right? And then each of these, like smaller letters is still going to be a 1, right? So this would be something, this would be like 8, right? This would be 8. And I know that doesn't line up because it's 24 here, but... Which is why I was a little bit hung up that it wouldn't be sequences of 8, but let's see if it, maybe it might be something. Maybe. The G here. And so that would be 9. Let me see if that even makes sense before I continue. 8 and 9. 8 and 9 is HI. It could make a word. No, not gonna lie, could make a word. Oh wait, I'm stupid. This is a sequence of... I'm so stupid, man. This is the sequence of 8, and then that's the sequence of 8, and then this is just whatever. In that case, that would be... 4? 4. No, that doesn't make any sense, because now it's just HD something. Well, let's try... Oh, but that doesn't make sense either, because yeah, you got all these, like, all these ones. That doesn't make sense at all. God dang it, I thought I was onto something, but nope, I don't think that's it either. No. Well... Let me... Read that. 4. Wait, I was doing the binary wrong last time. Hold on, let me try this again. Let me try this strat again. This would be 1, 4, 8. So that'd still be 13. And then this would be 2 plus 4 plus 8. That'd be 14. This I know this would still be 0, which doesn't make any sense, but I'm just gonna move on from that assumption. This should be 1. 2. That's 2. So then it's like A blank B, and then what's 14 and 13? 14 and 13 MN. Wait, hold on. Did I do that right? Or sorry. NM. No, that doesn't make any sense. It's like, what? What does that even mean? I don't think that's what it is. I think it's actually supposed to make like a word. Oh my god. I really want to get this one, but like, the well is drying up at this point of like things that I'm trying to figure out. Don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. It's my brain is smoothing by the second, gang. Refrigerator. Okay, let me go back to the game real quick. Not that it's really gonna help me too much, probably, but who knows? Maybe. More hints, please. More hints, please. Hint. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. That's what we figured out. Okay. Binary. Binary. Okay. Oops. Wait a second. Could it be Morse code, maybe? If it's 1 to 2, that can still... I know you already used Morse code in the last one, but maybe it could be Morse code. Although there's a shocking lack of small letters, so that's why I was a little bit hesitant about it being... Excuse me, it being Morse code. But maybe we should try that. Maybe we could try that real quick. Let's see. Okay. So, let's see. There's 25 letters. Is there like is there one where it's just dot dash dash dash? Possibly. Oof. Okay, so let me just start over from the beginning. Get rid of all these. You don't need these anymore. Okay, so so let's assume normal equals dash in this case, and then dot equals, or small equals dot. And then we can just go from there, and if it's not the case, we can just reverse course later. That's the case. Dosh, you know, dosh. So there's O, there's like these make up O. And we have this sequence, dash, dot, dash, dash, which I think is something, right? That's Y. So that's oi. Okay, so we got, there's another sequence there. Another sequence. This is why I was a little bit hesitant on it being Morse code, because I don't think that doesn't make any sense. Let's here. Let me do normal dash normal dot small dash. Let's try that. Try that. Normal dot small equals dash. Okay, let's try that for his eyes, because if that's the case, then this sequence right here would just be what, 4 dots H, and then we have dash. Is there a dash dot dot dot, or is it just dash dot dot? It's both. But it doesn't really matter either way, because it's either B or D, and that really doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, well, I don't get it, I don't get it, I don't get it, I don't get it. Okay. The more I'm looking at this, the more I'm kind of curious why there's so many. so many like small letters kind of grouped up here. I mean, there's still one like right here, which this really bothers. If it wasn't for this, I'd probably be like, oh, it's like a really long like binary sequence here. That's bad handwriting. Like this would be a very long binary sequence, but the fact that this is included means that there's like that's not a possibility. So that's that, I guess. But man. Let me here. Staring at this one doesn't really help. Let me go back to the game real quick. Let's go back to the game and see what it looks like. Is no power. Yeah, because the N. So if I look at it. Yeah, because I think it's. Yeah, the N is definitely obviously smaller than the other letters. I just want to make sure that the small letters are actually what they are. The small letters are the small letters, and that I'm just like not missing anything, slash overlooking something. Yeah, the N is small, and then the L. Pretty sure the L, the G, and the E in knowledge are smaller. I'm like 99% sure at this point that the I and the second is smaller, and OWR. Okay. 25 letters. Letters. Binary. Binary. If I just stare at it long enough, maybe I can actually get something from it. I don't know. Do I just skip this one? Oh my god, we're so close. I know it's the advanced one, so I mean I shouldn't be surprised that it's taking this long, but also I want to solve you. Is there any other hints? Is there anything here? Is there anything there? I don't know. My brain. Okay. Great. This is a perfect song that fits my mood right now. Depression. Well, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Let me here. Maybe. Then look for unusual, okay, blah blah blah. Look for alternate ways of interpreting message typologies. Yeah, well, that's so helpful. Thank you, whatever guy who made this game name is, because I know it's a guy. Let's see what else there is. Maybe we'll move on to another. We'll move on to another thingy. Mono alphabetic substitute. Oh, good golly, I don't like. Wait, let me see what we got here. Oh boy. Oh, there's only 4 of them here. That's lovely. I love that for everyone. Oh, why would I? Oh, shoot, I completely realized I've just been blocking the screen this whole time. That's not what I wanted. That's my background. Don't move my background. Okay. That back there for now. I'm gonna just back here. I just want to explore the rooms a little bit. No, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do them yet, but I just want to see what we got here. What we got going on. Oh, my favorites. What the oh, I hate that. Okay. Oh, good. Lovely. This is even better. You know why? There's no freaking spaces, so you can't tell which ones are actually words or not. Oh, break that. Alright, what else we got? Assuming this is the next one. Oh, challenge puzzles. I'm sorry, research outside of the game? Oh, bro, what in the what is this? What is that? Wait a second. I think I know what that. I actually think I know what this is. Isn't this? That looks like. That looks like hex codes, hex color codes. Oh, good God. What the? What in the world am I looking at? Huh? What? Oh, I know this one. Hey, wait, actually, oh shoot, wait, no, I can't do this one. I was like, I know music. Oh God, treble clef. Wait, I actually probably could do this one. No, no joke. Wait, hold on, let me do this one. Treble clef, treble clef, treble clef. What is? Oh God, God, God. Oh jeez. Face. Was face treble clef? That's E, E D, C, D, B A A. Yeah, I think treble clef's face, right? Yeah, treble clef. No, wait, what? Oh man, I should know this as somebody who's played music a lot. Oh God, treble clef, treble clef. Let me double check to look up, make sure it's right. Treble clef notes. It is face. Okay. E, E G, egg, egg gay, egg gay, egg gay. G B. Wait, what? Okay, I think just knowing the notes doesn't help you because I'm getting E G. Huh? Huh? Not either. What? Wait. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. Oh, what the frick? Oh, good. There's another room. Oh my God. Math? I love math. Oh wait, hey, math. I know math. Oh, what? Oh Lord. Okay. Uh-huh. Shift X mod Y add Z. I will say, okay. I will say I know. Oh my God, what the frick? Fibonacci. Okay, Fibonacci, I know that much for sure. The second thing is Fibonacci sequence, like 1 1. Wait, no, wait, what? Wait. No, it isn't. Wait, 2 3 5 8 11. Yeah, it is Fibonacci, just the weird. Wait, no, it isn't. Wait, hold on. No, it isn't. Wait a second. No, it isn't. Equals 2, 2 equals 3, 5 equals 11, 6. Okay, never mind. I don't know what that is. Oh, good God. Okay, it's like. Oh God, Kotasowa, Kotasowa, Kotasowa. Okay, I'm trying to remember my trigonometry knowledge. Okay, Kotasowa. Oh. Okay, so the cosine of 38 equals opposite over hypotenuse, x over 6.479. So that one's actually easy. Same with the z, so equals circumference. Because, yeah, circumference is equal to, oh my god, my math knowledge, my geometry knowledge, more like, I haven't taken geometry in years. It's been 10 plus years since I've taken any geometry course. D equals circumference. If I remember correctly, isn't circumference 2 pi r, which r equals to the radius? So half of 9.955 times pi times 2 would be z. Now the second one I thought I knew because it'd be Fibonacci, right? But I don't think that's what it is. And here's the other question. What do the sequence of numbers mean right there? I'm just looking at them right now. It's like, what is that? Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. It's just the prime numbers. What am I doing? The second thing is just the prime numbers. So, like, the first... Although, debatable, the first prime number is 2 or not, because people are like, oh, 1 is prime number, maybe? But in this case, I guess we're not doing that, so... Yeah, second prime number is 3. The third prime number is 5. Fourth prime number is 7. And then, yeah, the fifth is 11. Sixth is 13. The seventh is 17. So, y equals 19 in that case. Shift X mod Y add Z. Oh, wait. I think I get it. So basically, with this sequence of numbers, so the number sequence there is the actual, like, sequence of words that we're trying to get. And basically what you need to do is you need to shift, whatever shift X is, which God, I don't remember what that actually does. Shift X, I know that's a calculator function, so I know that's something math related. Shift by whatever X is, mod 19. Oh, lordy. So like modular 19, so like base 19, and then add whatever Z is. This one I could honestly probably do. This one actually probably isn't that bad. I might come back to this one. This one's actually pretty easy. What in the... Oh my god, trypophobia warning. God, I don't like that. Trypophobia warning. It's... wait, hold on. Wait, if I squint my eyes and, like, zoom out, I can kind of make out letters? Or maybe I'm just being crazy, but I think if I like, really squint and, like, look at the words, like, the patterns, it kind of looks like letters. I don't know. Something like that. Bro, what is this hieroglyph? What is this hieroglyphic BS? Oh my lord! Oh, what is this? Oh, hey, look at that! Famous unsolved ciphers. What the fuck? What is this? What is all this? Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah, the Zodiac. Didn't they solve the Zodiac, I was gonna say, didn't they solve the Zodiac, killer things? I thought, did they do that? Maybe they didn't do that. I feel like I read that in the news somewhere that they ended up solving that. Anyway. Oh my goodness, okay. Uh-huh, yep. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, great. Okay. Is this wait, this might be DNA stuff. This kind of looks similar to, like, you know, like, 'cause DNA has, like, although there's no, there is C's. Okay, there is a C. Like TCAG. Those are all, like, kind of like components of DNA. That I know. Oh god, my brain's about to explode. Okay. That was enlightening in the fact that I have no idea what I'm doing, and my god, that wasn't even the knowledge is science is knowledge is power, whatever. That's a cakewalk compared to what we're doing there. Over, what is this, polyalphabetic substitution? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What? Huh? Huh? okay. Oh, wait, there's only 3 of these. Oh, good, it doesn't even give me the key for this one. Oh, what in the world? Huh? Oh, okay. Great, thank you. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go to the next room. Unless that's locked. It's locked. Well, yeah. Oh, I'm having a great time. Having a great time. Having a grand old time. Well, this has been really nice. Thank you so much for having me. I can't get out. Please let me out. Please let me out. 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 Okay. Anyway, I just blew my throat by doing that. Oh god, sorry. God, I realized the whole time I haven't been drinking water. That might be why my why my brain hurts right now. Sure, let's blame that. Oh goodness me. Okay, well. Do we want to go back? I don't know. I don't know at this point. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. I don't know what I want to do with my life. You know? Yeah. Yeah. I'm really tempted to look at a hint. And not this hint, but like another hint, like look online to see what the heck this is. But also, I have my dignity. But also, I don't really have dignity. So you know what? Let me see if anybody. No, not you. There we go. Oh boy, walk through. Oh boy, my favorite. What? Okay. Okay, that's actually BS. That is 100% BS. I took a look at the answer. Here's what it was. Okay, so I was on the right track with the idea that divided up into like a sequence of like 5 letters. But the problem was that I wasn't supposed to like, you know, use like the binary Morse. It's something called the Bacon Cypher. Wait, hold on. Let me the Bacon Cypher? How How the frick were you supposed to get that without like knowing what that is? That actually is that's legitimately BS. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually I was never gonna get that in my life unless I looked that up. That's so stupid. Okay, I'm actually kind of I would have never gotten that. I would have yeah, so Bacon Cypher is like some, you know, cipher. Basically here, let me try and show y'all what I'm looking at here. Let me desktop. Yeah, so this is Bacon Cypher here, right? So let me zoom in even more. It's like this basically like it's like okay, so you have like it's like a binary thing. but it's like this kind of binary, right? I never heard about this, so like how the heck would I have been able to solve it without knowing about this? Like, there's no way, right? There's no way. So that's actually BS. God, is the other question or it's not the other question? Is the other whatchamacallit? Other room also like that? Like the advanced puzzle? I wouldn't doubt that it wouldn't, or I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Oh, what the heck is wrong with my game? There we go. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's something similar with this. Do I even want to try this one? I feel like this is probably another one where it's like I kind of need to know like something, like another like kind of famous cipher or something to solve this. Otherwise, I have no idea. What modes I hit Osmarne? I kind of want to give this a little bit of a shot first. So here, let me give this a shot. Screenshot of that boy. We'll move on. Okay, science and knowledge of power is done. We're done with that. We're done with this bull BS. Don't save. Oop. 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 Nope. Okay, I have no idea how to do it without, you know, resizing it like that, but okay. So, okay, what do we got? We got Tut. Oh, jeez, no, please, I don't want to move my background. we have this stuff, right? We got Tut, Mose, Aihen, Osmer, Nappy, Asus. Okay, so how many letters are in this son of a boy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 30. So there's 30. We got 30 letters. Okay. So this is an example of the transposition, right? Meaning that all the letters, there's no like letter replacement like A equals X, Y equals B or whatever. It's not that stuff. All the letters that we need are in here. In fact, some of these might be extra. That's kind of a little bit of what I'm thinking. With like, there's a couple of Z's, there's like an X there, a lot of uncommon letters. So I'm like a little bit, maybe. Okay, well, let me see. T T T T T T T T T T H if there's 6 letters or 30 letters. God, it could be anything though. It could be like 5. Okay, so so if it's 30, my first thought is like either break it up into like 6 groups of 5 or 5 groups of 6. Like 6 groups of 5 or 5 groups 6. And I know that's not legible, but who cares? Okay. So if that's the case, okay, so if it's 5, right? So it'd probably be like T O, right? So it's T 2, 3, 4. O 1, 2, 3, 4. I 1, 2, 3, 4. R. And this is already not making sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. E. The other thing too is like the Z will probably go together. So yeah, I don't think it's the yeah, I think it's every 6 letter instead. So let's try that. Let's try that out for size. It's still T, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. W. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. O. This is starting to make sense. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. E. Okay, P. 2 P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. L. Pl. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're U. Whoa. Why did I do that? Okay, U. And then S. 2 Well, okay, you know what? Okay, this is starting to make sense. 2 plus something, 2 plus 6. Okay, 2 plus 6, 2 plus 6. 2 plus 6. T I times maybe? Times. Okay, times 2 plus 6 times T 3? Is it 3? 3? Yep, 3. Okay, 2 plus 6 times 3. I don't know if this is following PEMDAS or not, but we'll find out. 2 plus 6 plus 3. M I N U S minus. Okay, minus. Yep, easy enough. Oopsies. Minus. I know how to spell. I'm not stupid. Maybe. O N E Z Z. Oh, I get it. So the Z's are just extras. They're like nothing. -1. Okay. So this is saying 2 plus 6 times 3 minus 1. Okay, now here's the question. Is it PEMDAS or is it not? If it's PEMDAS, then this would be 19. If it's not PEMDAS, it would be 17. So that's, or what am I doing? It's not 17, you idiot. 23, sorry, 23. God, I can't do math, am I right? Let's try 19 first. Let's see if that works, and if that doesn't work, let's try 23. Okay. This one wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad at all. Hell yeah, buddy. Alright, good stuff. Okay. That one was not as bad. Got that. I'm still a bit miffed about the last puzzle from that last room. That, if you didn't know Bacon Cypher, how the hell were you supposed to do that one? I don't know. That seems really baloney. Okay. Anyway, let me bring this back down. Okay, let's do the let's move on to the next room then. I guess. Did I start this one? I don't think I have. Here we go. Okay. Hello. Why is my game being weird? There we go. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we did not do this one. Okay. Let's read about some monoalphabetic substitution. Substitution ciphers aim to disguise a message by substituting its letters for a different set of characters, leaving the original message completely obscured. A cipher may use a simple key, such as moving all letters a number of places along the alphabet, or it may use a more complex random assignment. Monoalphabetic ciphers were widely used for hundreds of years until a technique known as frequency analysis completely destroyed their effectiveness. That's fair, because like E shows up a lot, so you know you can be like, oh, this equals E probably. So that's probably how you can do the challenge one. Anyway. When cryptanalyzing, you should note that although a letter may have been exchanged for another, telltale characteristics of the original letter remain. For example, there we go, the most common letter in the English alphabet is E. If the most commonly occurring letter in a ciphertext is Z, then it's very likely that Z equals E. Once a few important letters have been discovered through frequency analysis, the missing letters can often be guessed and the message decrypted. Simple enough. Okay, so this I don't think these are probably gonna be pretty easy, low key. So let's see what we got here. Okay, what do we got here? I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. I think that'll probably be the easiest way to do this. So let's get the bad screen. Let's get a bad boy screenshot in there. Get a screenshot. Okay, and let me include that too. Bam. And new. And save. Go away. Boom. Boom. Make that big enough for y'all. Okay, and then bam, 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 bam. A little bit bigger. There we go. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so let's see. Have we figured out what E is yet? Okay, so P equals E. Is this just like a random substitution? It looks like it's just a random substitution. Okay, I'm assuming. You see the T, I'm assuming this has to be H, right? So T has to be H. H. So in that case, T is H. Let's just replace all the H's here. T, there's another one. Yep, the checks out. H, yep, checks out, okay. I hope I don't have to type all this out. I really don't think I have to type this all out, but my god, imagine if I did. That would suck. H. Okay. Oh, is this bolded thing? That bolded thing might be what I need to figure out. Maybe. Possibly. That would make sense. Ortiz. H. 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 And then I think that's it. And I noticed that the H is A, so let's just get that out of the way. That would make sense. That's the only thing that would, you see the H here, it's like, oh well, obviously it has to be like that. Okay, so having had some blank blah 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 blah. The A here. Okay. Don't mind me while I go through all of these like this. Another A, another A, another A, another A, another A. Okay, I'm assuming the Q is N also, but I'm just going to go through all these first before I make any other changes. A. I wonder, is it just, it might just be this, so I probably shouldn't be wasting my time just filling out everything like this. I'm assuming W is I. That's I. W, yep, I. Q. I'm assuming is N, right? Because that would make sense, and this is probably like I or something. Or did we already determined that, right? I did put that in there. Okay, that's an N. What's O? O. Let's see. Is there any occurrence of O's in here? I'm assuming X is M, so X would be M. Having had some here. M, and then what is it? Q equals N. Q equals N. Having had some, I'm gonna assume this is time. Maybe I shouldn't assume that. Yeah, wait, no, I already did Y. W equals X. So X is M. Yeah, okay, we already did that. What am I doing? H is A. Having had some time at. I'm assuming this is my something. Disposal? Yeah, so S. That's already known. So N is P. L is Y. Is Y. Okay, is there anything here I can put here? Yep, okay, Y. K, no, S. U, yes, N. Transylvania. I think that's what it is. That might just be what it is. Let me type that out real quick in here. Transylvania. Yeah, buddy. Okay, well, shoot, I had my screen covered that whole time. Sorry. Yeah, it's Transylvania, so that is confirmed. Lovely, love that. Okay, good stuff. What do we got here? Okay. Whoops. Interesting, okay. Screenshot. That's not a good screenshot. Oh shoot, nope. Don't do that, That's a bad screenshot. Let me try it again. There we go. Okay. Now let me just delete this one. New. Don't save. Okay. Got this bad boy. Okay. Let's see what we got going here. Okay. That's not it. Uh-oh. Why is my screenshot so weird? Hold on. Why is that? Wait, hold on. Why is it cut off like that? That's weird. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, so okay, so now here's what I'm curious about, because if you see the let me turn on my brush for a second. If you can see, and I guess you can't see it that well because it's one, it's blurry. Even for me, it's blurry, and two, it's a little bit small. But like, there's these numbers here, right, corresponding to the letters. But some of them repeat. Like, there's a 0 here, 0 here. There's like a 0 here too. There's a 0 here. I don't know what that means. Okay, so if there's anything to go off with this one, at least, it's that I think, like, right, like the advice that the game gave, like, if you're looking at this sequence of letters, the most common letter is E, right? So, like, if we're seeing a lot of one letter, I pretty well assume that that's probably going to be an E. Similarly, you're noticing that, you know, there's like a lot of occurrences of just C by itself, which makes me think that C is equal to I in this case. So if that's the case, C equals I. C equals I. Here's my issue, is like, what am I trying to solve for in this case? I guess this maybe? I'm trying to solve for this word, this bad boy. That might be it. Now, what does this mean, though? That's my other question. A equals 0, but also F equals 0, and T equals 0, and Y equals 0, and H equals 4, and Y equals 4. Oh, is that the number of occurrences that that show up in each of the sequence? Oh, okay, that makes it a lot easier. I was actually just gonna count straight up. So in that case, you notice how there's X is 29, which I think the rest of these don't even come to 20. So that makes me think that X is equal to E. And yeah, you notice here, C is 18. You got a lot of J's. There's a lot of Z's as well, actually. There's 24 Z's. Let me go into the game real quick, because I remember seeing in the game there was a little thing of English letter frequencies. Yeah. This will help. This will definitely help. So English letter frequencies here. Let me arrange it carefully so that y'all can see that as well. How do I do this in a way that you can see that and the thing? No. Go. Maybe that might be it. Not really, but also that's fine. That's whatever. Okay. So we know C equals I, X equals E. There's a lot of Z. There's 24 Z's. So that's making me think that Z is equal to like T. Which kind of checks out also. Okay, so we need to figure out what this word is. This O, V, whatever. Okay. LGGK. So G is probably another vowel. See. Okay, so V is 16. But a lot of them are, well, A? Is V equal to A? No, that's also kind of what I'm thinking. It could be V, or it could be V, it could be G. Well, no, it can't be G. There's no words that have two A's. What am I doing? So G is probably O. So G is probably equal to O. V is probably equal to A. So if that's the case, then this is probably like something O something, and we don't know what K is, and we don't know what L is. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we got O, V, W, G, J, B, Z, G, J, E. Okay, so we got O here and we got O here, right? We know what Z is, that's T. Do we know any other vowels or letters in here? A, B, P. Oh, V. V is A. That's A. A. Okay. You know, O, W, J. We need O, we need W, we need J, and we need P. Okay. Let's see. So O has how many occurrences? 6. W has 4 occurrences. J has 6. J has 16. That's quite a few. And then P has 5. Let's see. J might be a pretty common one then. Let's see. He's 16. That could be, maybe that could be like an N or something. N. I seems a bit iffy. S. I think J is equal to N. I think that makes sense. Because if I'm looking at the word right now that we're creating, that would be like something on a ton, and then maybe P might be S in that case. And R might be I. R have pretty common occurrences. No, wait, C equals I. What am I doing? C equals I. Okay. Wait, then, hold on. If P is equal to T, wait, no. Because I was like, maybe if P is equal to S here, then what is this third word? Is R equal to something, but Okay, so wait, let me try making like maybe another long word might help. So something like this. Because we know that C is equal to I. We know O is equal to something, so that's something I something. N we don't know yet. X is equal to E. K we don't know yet. D we don't know it. X is also still E. K might be equal to N. Yeah, K might be equal to N in that case, because yeah, and then D might be C. That would make sense. Yeah, so D then equals C. So it's like something En. It's like something ents. Ooh, okay, interesting. The L we still don't know yet. I still don't think P is equal to S, so I think I might just erase that, because that's just gonna confuse me otherwise. Uh-oh, no. Don't erase the image. Okay. U. Do we know U? Do we know U yet? We don't know U yet. Okay, not that that's that important. Okay, so we know most of the common letters, at least so far. S. We still try. I still need to figure out what S is, and it's decently high frequency, so it should be there, like S and R. Z is equal to T. B. Okay, so this one's at ALZ D J L D. Is it? We don't have any of these? Wow. Okay. Weird. In hindsight, I probably should have ordered this a little bit more easier to read, because now I'm just like kind of having to like go through all these every time. Like, do I have this? Do I have this? Do I have that? That's a T. That's a T. Okay. J. I don't have J yet, and I don't have L. I think, as far as I know. No. Okay. At something night. Oh, night. So then, oh, that gives us a lot. Okay, so H is equal to N in that case. H is equal to N. J is equal to. Wait a second. J is equal to. So J is not equal to N. J is equal to G in that case. At night. J is equal to B. I'm kind of doubting that, actually. Hold on, that doesn't seem right. Night. I. NVS. NV. We don't have an S. M? We don't have an M. Yeah, that doesn't, no. That can't be it, that can't be it. Okay, so it's not at night, okay. Dang, okay, never mind. And then, yeah, I completely forgot that I had the whole thing of J equals N, so at... So then that would be the N, so something... What is L? L... I don't know about this one, boys. I don't know about this one, y'all. That's in. ZG 2 makes sense. Oh. LZ T B, we don't know B. That might be U, unless that's a Y. That could be a Y. Well, S. Okay, S is not, we don't know S. P we still don't know. L we still don't. God. Okay. Oh boy. T. So that's a T. M. I don't know. Do we really not know M? M seems like a pretty common one. It's 18 occurrences. Feels like it should be one of these kind of more common letters. M. Is it H? It could be H. Could be H. H. Yeah, no, M is H. I think M, we can confirm M is H. That makes sense because I'm seeing a lot of ZMX, ZM something, ZM, so like then, the, or something like that. So like this would be like the, and then, that's okay, that's a really bad D. I was like, R does not equal C. D equals C. D equals C. R we still don't really know. And then X is E. So that's okay. So now I'm thinking that R actually is equal to N. Or no, it could be Y. It could be Y. Yeah, that would honestly make a bit more sense, because N is a pretty commonly occurring letter anyway. I'm just like, I don't think it would make sense that the other one is like that. Do we have an A? We don't have H. Okay. J. We don't still know J. Do we have anything for 8? Yeah, M is H. What am I saying? Okay. Something, and then U is nothing that we know yet. D, I, T, H. Okay, so U is probably W then. U is W. U is equal to W. With to blank the them? Them? Maybe? Is R equal to M maybe? That could kind of make sense. Yeah, there's like, it's not really that far occurring, but like it could be, seems like it could be. Yeah, because there's another occurrence here, it's the MXR. To blank them with something. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, so this is also them. WBZ. W, we don't know W yet. B, still don't know B. Z is E, I think. Yeah, Z's T. Z's T. Them. What? How many occurrences of B are there? Okay, so there's 3 occurrences of B. There, and here. That's a huge jump of logic though if I'm like B. Yeah, if that's a B, then it's like something ornate. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know any words that would go like that. O's another one that I think. O, W, P. Those are like the 3 that we really need for these this word. B, H, E, H. H is a. Do we know? I thought we got H. Did we not get H? We did not get H. Z is a T. X is E. J. We still don't know. God. Okay. After, is it R? R. Maybe that can make sense. R. No, because wait. J. Oh wait, what am I doing? What? What am I doing? Oh wait, I already found out that k is equal to n. Okay, no, so that's really stupid of me, so let me just erase those then. J is not equal to n. What am I doing? Okay. So in that case, let me just erase this too. Man, oh man. Okay. I think this might be after, so then J might be equal to R? J equal to R? That would make sense, I think, because yeah, the R pre-commonly occurring hasn't happened yet. Then that's R. Laboratory? Laboratory? It could be laboratory. P is equal to Y. Hold on. If P is equal to Y, that doesn't make any sense because yeah, wait, look after my or something after my blah 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 blah. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna take a huge leap of faith. And I'm gonna say that's laboratory. Go. Where's it? Oops. Laboratory. Let's go. Nice. Good job, everybody. Ooh, that took a while, but that was fun. That was actually pretty interesting. Okay. Anyway, I'm sure, yeah, you can definitely do that a lot easier with frequency analysis, so... Oh boy, what is this one? Okay, this one's quite the, This one. Ooh boy, what am I looking at here? I don't like it. And the worst part about it is they don't give me the frequency. Do I want to do this one? Do I want to just end it? No, I kind of just want to end... I just want to do this. I do want to do this one. And then... this one. Advance. Okay. My brain hurt, so I might just go back to that math one and then try to solve the math one. And then we might just end it there. I do want to get at least one of these advanced puzzles. And I feel like I can really do the math one. Yeah, the math one seems like I can actually do that. I really feel like it, man. I really feel it. I really think I can do it. Okay. So we're back at the math one. Okay. Alright, so let me take a good old screenshotty. Shotty? Okay. Get a good old shotty of that. Boom. New. Don't save. Go away. Zoom in. Bammo. Y'all see that? Okay, we're good. Okay. Okay, so let me get my little... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Uh-oh. Okay. There we go. Okay, so math. Okay, so we already determined, right? So this one is prime numbers, right? So first prime number is 2, second prime number is 3, fifth prime number is 11, sixth prime number 13, eighth prime number, so okay, so this goes 13, then 17, then 19. Okay, so x equals 19, or y equals 19. Okay, this one's a trigonometry problem, right? So if you don't know what this means, I'll explain later. Okay, but basically, so this is basically saying like sine of an angle equals the opposite over hypotenuse. So if we're assuming, for instance, like this is our angle here. So if this is the angle x, this is our hypotenuse. The hypotenuse of a triangle obviously is like, obviously it's like the longest side of the triangle. Opposite is like the opposite side of the whatever kind of triangle is, and then the a is the adjacent. So in this case, yeah, so sine of x is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. So this is what we're looking for here. The other ones, if you're interested, cosine of x would be equal to like adjacent over hypotenuse, and then tangent of x is equal to like opposite over adjacent. And that's how that works. So, with that being said, I'm gonna get rid of those real quick. So, what we're looking for is sine of 38 equals opposite, which is x over 6.479, which means 6.479 times sine, oh my god, my handwriting, 38 is equal to x. So let me pull up the old Wolfram Alpha and see what that brings us. Man, I haven't used Wolfram Alpha in such a long time. Okay. 6.479 times. I'm assuming they round this, so like, you know, they rounded it for the most part, but equals pretty much 4. Okay, so x equals 4. Y equals 19. Z equals, we'll figure that out. Okay, so now we got this, right? Okay, so this one's pretty straightforward. Okay, so we got the diameter of the circle equals 0.955. Okay, well, that's probably, oh, no, you can see that. Okay, good. Equals 0.955. So the radius is equal to 0.955 over 2. And then we want Z, which is the circumference. Z, as we all know, circumference is equal to 2 pi r, where r is the radius. So basically we want 0.955 times pi, and that should give us Z. So if we pull up Wolfram Alpha again, 0.955 times pi is equal to 3.00000. Okay, so basically equal to 3. Okay. Great, so we got our variables. Now what we need to do is we need to take each of these numbers here, we need to apply these transformations, and then once we do that, we get out the outputs, which should hopefully get us any, I'm assuming these are values from like 0 to 26 or like 1 to 26, and that should give us our thing that we need. So with that being said, what is shift and mod? Okay, mod and add. Add is pretty self-explanatory, right? Add is just add 3. Mod, I think, is just like, how do I explain modular in a way that's not horrible? So basically, it's like if you have like, so like mod y is basically saying like, okay, so like take like, for example, like any number, like let's say, I don't know, like 50, and then if you're saying like 50. And then you're like, you want to mod 19 or whatever, then you're basically saying like 50 divided by 19, like 50 divided by 19 equals something point something, right? And you know, obviously because it's not the remainder, there's some remainder. So basically what this mod function is doing is it's taking the remainder of dividing those numbers. And so that's what this is basically saying here, is that once we do whatever the shift function is, take that number, divide that by 19, whatever the remainder is kind of this next output. After that, then we add 3, and then that's how we get the number that you actually need. Now shift, I actually don't really know what that's talking about, but if I go, excuse me, Jesus, shift math, the shift operator, okay, arithmetic shift operator. Hold on. Shifting function. Okay, so shift of 4, right? So shift 4. Okay. Let me get good old Wolfram Alpha again. Shift 4. Shift 5, so 4. See, the problem with the shift operator, and I'm looking at it right now, is that there's so many definitions that I'm like, which one are they going for here? Logical I highly doubt it's a logical shift. Arithmetic shift? That's computer programming. Okay, so it might be this one, this shift operator. Translation operator is an operator that takes a function to its function translation. There's I don't remember learning about that. What? Practical operation calculated representation. T. The derivative was written by Lagrange. Oh my god, this takes me back. This all takes me back to good old college math. That's good times. By good times, I mean, ugh, man. If you don't love math, or if you love math and you do that, you're not gonna love it by the time you do that. Just no, I still love math. Math is one of my favorite subjects. I mean, I majored in it for God's sake. So let's see. 50, 20, 37, 95, 74, 00, 25. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly, where the frick am I supposed to... Is this entertaining for everyone, by the way? I don't even know. I feel like nobody's... It's like everybody's just like, screw it, math, I'm done, and just leave. But I want to get at least this one done. And I feel like I can do it, because I have at least everything here. I just need to figure out what the heck this shift thing is. Because it can't be just as simple as adding stuff, right? Because there's no way. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting. It's just adding it. There's no way. It's just that though. That's crazy. On calculator. Shift. No, don't know. Those are helpful. Calculator.net. Scientific. I swear I've definitely seen shift somewhere though, and I feel like I've seen it in a calculator. Funny enough, as stupid as that sounds, I'm not really seeing it in any of the calculators I'm seeing here. What the? Huh? What kind of calculator is this? I just see like random shapes. I'm like, what? That's not a calculator. What am I doing with? What is this? Okay. All right. Well, that's probably not helpful then. Okay. Shift. Shift X mod Y add Z. So 50 shift 4. 50 shift 4. What does that even telling me? No, okay, great, but that doesn't. How does that help me in terms of like? No, but that. Oh my. Go away. Some of these sites are so bad. Okay, but these are all in terms of functions though. Like, what if shift operator? Maybe shift operator. Math. Shift operator defined as that. Shift operator, I don't know. Shift operator. Oh my god, these are just actually like, what am I looking at? These is I was just looking at scientific papers there for a second. I was like, that's not what I'm. It's not helpful at all, actually. Man, oh man, oh man. Wait, okay, so I don't is this shift thing actually like a math thing? I'm like, the more I'm thinking, because shift is just like a it's just our functions. I don't think it's, see, that's why I was so confused. I was like, I don't think shifts are actually like it doesn't make sense in this scenario, in this context. So maybe I'm not, this is gonna sound really stupid. Maybe I'll just ignore the shift for now. Like, do that, whatever, do that, and then mod and then add. So maybe do the mod and add first. That's me. Okay. This is gonna be quite the fun stuff. Okay, let me, here. 50 mod 19. 12, okay. Well, here we go, lads. Here's the fun times that we're all waiting for. Okay, so 50 mod 19 is 12, 15. So 15, okay, 20 mod 19. 20 mod 19 is, what am I doing? That's just one. Okay, 4. Where's my thing? Where did my mouse go? Okay, there it is. 4, 37 mod 19. Isn't that just 18? Yeah, wait, what am I doing? That is obviously 18. Okay, 18. 18 plus 3 is 21. What happened to my thing? Hello? There we go. 21. 90, okay, here. 0 mod 19 is just 0. 3. 25 mod 19 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. 55 mod 19 is just 5. 8. 34 mod 19 is 15 plus 3 is 18. 32. I'm just gonna assume same idea. 16. Here, let me get these big numbers. 95 mod 19. I don't want to do. I'm just. My brain already hurts. I'm just gonna let everybody else do it. Okay, that's 0. That's 3. 74. 74 mod 19 is 17. So that's 20. 3, 51. 51 mod 19 is 13, so that's 16. 78 mod 19, oops, is 2, so that's 5. 5. 72 mod 19 is 15 plus 8 is 18, or 3 is 18. Okay. So now that I have my handy little thing here, 15 is O D. Okay. 21. 21 is U. 90. Oh, sorry. 3 is C. O duck. Am I doing this? This doesn't seem right. I'm just gonna keep going. You know what? Screw it. Just see what I get here. I'm sure the shift might come into play at some point. C, and then I. 51 is 16. 16 is P. Oh, duct. What? That's not a word. Losing hope. I don't know. H, E. Who's E? 18 is. Okay, Cypher. We got Cypher here at least. Interesting. E R Cypher per. Oh, Doug Cypher per. What? Oh. What? Oh, Doug Cypher per. Wait a second. Wait. Is this where the shift comes in? So like, okay, so what I'm seeing. Okay, so there's Cypher here. Like that's a word, obviously. But then this is like all, and then there's the PR here. Is it the fact that you're like supposed to shift it like here, so you move all those there, so then it ends up being like product? That those are words. Product Cypher. Like those go over there. That might be it. Is that it? Is that actually it? Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Let's find out. Also, what happened to my OBS? Hello? Hello, OBS, where did you go? Okay, there we go. I need to shrink you. Shrink this bad boy. And see if we get product Cypher, and we do. That's probably a good end to my stream. That'll be good. Product Cypher. Let's go. Okay, I got it. I got one of the advanced ones, and that's all I'll say about that. It's math. It's math. Math is my specialty, and that's good enough for me. And you know what? I think I'm done. I think I'm good. I think my brain. I've used up all my brain power, so I think that's good. But oh my God, Jesus Christ. Okay. Whew. Yeah. That's it for me. All right. Well, that's. I think that's a good place to end it. Now that I got all the things. Or not all the things, but at least I got the math puzzle, and that's all good for me. That's happy fun times for me. I actually got that. It was that shift really just threw me off, because shift is not a thing in math, and the way they did it made me think that, oh, it actually is a thing in math, but it isn't. Sorry, I was rolling my drawing tablet away. But it's not. So that was just poorly done on their part, but at least I eventually got it. So good stuff there. Okay, well, that's gonna be it for me. Yeah, this is like what, the 4th day in a row I've done streams, so I probably won't be doing one tomorrow. We'll see about doing one on Wednesday. I do suddenly have plans for this Thursday now, so Thursday's gonna be a no-go. And most likely I'll probably have stream either Wednesday or Friday. I think that's probably gonna be best bet. We'll see how I feel though, and we'll see what interesting things may come up. But until then, thank you all so much for watching this fun puzzle day experience. I hope that you all have a good rest of your Black Day. And this has been Shino the Penguin. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next stream, whenever it is. And until then, have yourselves a good one. All right, thank you. See y'all.